Pour yourself a drink and put your PJs on. It's Lounging with Lemon. So my mom is here with me today, and she's the one who taught me how to sew. She's wearing a, I think, satin brocade sort of sleep shirt. What is that, like an emerald base?
Yeah, it's emerald and some royal blues and golds and
Mauve.
Mauve.
Very good
rose colors. This is one of her favorite pajama tops that I would wear.
Yeah. Mostly because of all the detail. It looks soft.
Button down the top.
Nice. Buttons are always good.
I love buttons with a little pocket.
I like buttons over zippers. I just realized that this year I really hate zippers when I started making my dress collection this last summer. I didn't realize how ugly I thought they were. But and today I'm wearing the first ever robe that my mom got me when we went thrift shopping, because in middle school I realized I didn't like a lot of clothes out there. And she was like, oh, let's go to the thrift store. We went to La Tienda Guild in Tower District, and I looked at the sleep section, and I was like, wow, this is really silky.
And we went just to see what they had, and she fell in love with that. It's really pretty. Polka dots.
Light pink polka dots, actually, which is surprising for me at the time, because I was so obsessed with black and red. I still am, but...
And it's made out of silk, I believe.
Yeah. Nice.
It's really pretty.
It's the nicest thing I own. And I think that's kind of what started my lingerie thing, is you letting me have nice sleepwear, even though I was just at home doing nothing in my room.
It's important. It's important for women to have nice sleep things. Little girls grow up to value themselves and feel pretty and
Definitely.
soft. Yeah.
You always instilled that in me. Even my first bra, my first little training bra was I think really pretty white with little ivy leaves on them.
Yes. Yeah.
Thanks for not getting me like a weird bandeau.
Matronly type.
Put those away. And then my co-host is Daisy, but she's kind of sleeping on the job today.
She heard her name. She perked up.
Daisy. She is wearing what God gave her, a white fur coat and some winged eyeliner, because she's just like her mother.
And some beautiful deep blue eyes.
Yes.
That's what makes her so different than any other white bunny.
Yeah, because it's usually red.
The red eyes. She's beautiful, and she's so sweet.
And a good girl.
And she loves to travel.
Most of the time, if she's not busy tearing something up. So I wanted to talk about what got you into sewing and who taught you how to sew.
Well, when I was a little girl, I was about 3 or 4. One of my neighbors across the street, she didn't have any kids, and I guess she was about probably in her 20s, and she had this sewing machine from Singer, and it was made for kids, and so I would crank it up. And then and the wheel would go, and it was really, really cool. I still have it. But that's who gave me my first sewing machine. And then my mother taught me how to make quilts, and her name was Felicia, and I'm so grateful to her, because that was a wonderful gift that she gave me. And I always wondered what happened to her. You know, it's been a long time since I've been able to talk with her, but yeah, she gave me my first sewing machine, and it's always meant a lot to me. And I still have it. So now it'll be passed down to you or one of my grandkids, or
I can't
we'll see what
imagine
happens.
having to crank a sewing machine. That sounds crazy.
It's really easy.
Well,
in fact,
maybe
I should use it now.
That could
still works.
I feel like if you have to crank it, you might as well hand sew, which is what you taught me first.
Yeah.
And then eventually I got that devil machine, that Singer thing. And that was kind of like cranking it. And I had to like hand do the needle so often.
Yeah.
I remember crying a lot with that one.
It taught you patience with sewing machines.
Was it patience, or was it like pain? It's really bad. And then I have this new one, but Yeah, and thank you for teaching me how to sew. You started off teaching me to do dresses and handbags, and then eventually I started fixing bras.
And designing them and styling them the way you wanted and what made you feel pretty. And something different than the stores had. When you have, and that's what I like about your style. It's, you can get anything in the store and have whatever other people have, but you design things especially for the person and their personality, and it fits them just right. And I love that.
Thank you for teaching me to not just put up with what's given to me, because I think if I hadn't had such a strong-willed mother and someone who's creative in a lot of different outlets, because you paint and you sew, and I think you get creative with your cooking. It's always edible, and sometimes it's kind of like, oh, but it's always real good. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Always fed, though.
You guys were always great, and it was fun creating with you guys.
It was fun.
We'd make late night meals and have coffee throughout the morning and sometimes through the day, and add different things to the coffee. And
oh, like that time we added cayenne pepper?
Yeah.
I still like that. Cayenne with cinnamon. I think it's good.
It is good.
I tried a similar coffee drink in, I think, Santa Cruz, and they called it the Scorpion. It tasted like straight cayenne.
Did it?
They didn't know what they were doing. It's really bad. Daisy's being real quiet today.
She's lounging like we are. She needs to have her own cup of coffee.
Probably, yeah. I almost brought her one, and I thought, well, I don't think they can have caffeine.
You know what I love about your lingerie and the dresses that you make is you make them fitted to the person. And thank you. You should see. Where are you, Corey? She helped me with my canopy that I'm going to be doing this weekend. She helped me sew it, and thank goodness, because now I'm going to have a designer canopy for this weekend.
Real sparkly, just like
real
my mom.
Sparkly. It's really pretty. Yeah.
She even let me design her dress with her.
Yeah.
Of course, with her own alterations.
But you did help me design the dress and my cape. It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to show it. Can't wait to show it. She helped me with my other dresses too.
I'll help you as much as you let me help you, instead of rushing last minute all the time.
But that's when you get inspired, right? And make it quick and easy.
Yeah. Actually, when I shot with Corey, which is the cameraman, I guess we could say, off camera, just have him pop in at one point. But I was looking at the dresses last minute. I was like, oh man, I really should do this to it. I should do that to it. I'm like, well, I'm going to shoot it in 5 hours. Probably should alter it for something else after this.
And how did that work?
It worked pretty well.
Okay.
And I ended up altering it for the runway, which thank you for helping me with everything.
Oh, I love your runways. Everybody that I talk to love your runways.
I hope so.
Yeah, they do. I can't wait till this next coming year for the runway to come.
Yeah, that's going to be 20s themed, but not in the way that you would think. So,
How is it going to be?
Well, the name is called Renegade, so we're going to run with that.
And I remember
20s
you
are a little
telling me.
rebellious.
I remember you telling me a little bit about it, but how does that go again?
It's going to be pretty feminist and stylish. They're not exclusive,
But fun, right?
but fun. And I feel like this eyelash is going to come off. Can't see
You
some
have
eyelashes.
wings.
Yeah,
You
I'm going
have
to fly away with
wings.
these.
No, they look great.
They look great, but do they feel great? Which I think is really important about sleepwear. If it's not comfortable, why would you invest in it?
Right?
Because if you think about it, it's kind of a luxury item.
I love all the materials that you've used. So soft. And for men, too. She styles for men and matching outfits.
Well, I think men should be able to dress up because in nature, like, they're the ones who get to peacock. And now, with us, we're putting on all these jewels and fake eyelashes. So, I don't know. I feel like comfort should be the base of everything because if you're not comfortable, you can't be confident.
And pretty.
Very pretty.
You design so many things that look so pretty. Really, really pretty and elegant. Makes someone feel pretty in their outfit.
That's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
I would like everyone to be confident in their own way. And that's
what I like about your runways. You use every size of woman and empower them and allow them to feel beautiful. That beauty isn't just a size or a certain size. It's any size. And that's what I love.
Well, thank you for instilling that in me as well.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of this business and me as a person, I wouldn't be who I am or where I am because I don't know. If I didn't have you, I don't know what I would do. And that's why I wanted you to be the first guest on my first episode.
And I'm so grateful for you.
I'm grateful for you. I should have aired this for Mother's Day. Could repost it on your birthday, which is coming up. Are you excited?
That's right. Just the usual party at the house. It'll be fun.
Life's a party.
Or at the cabin, I should say.
It is a nice cabin.
It's fun.
Yeah. What do you usually wear around the cabin? What would you call cabin attire?
Cabin attire? Well, I almost wore it today. It's a leather, or I mean a leopard print.
You know, I was thinking you would wear that one.
Yeah, a leopard print robe, and yeah, that's what I usually wear around
That or
or in the
flannels.
morning.
Because when I think of like something to wear around the cabin, I usually think of flannel. And I think you keep it pretty feminine still.
Yeah, I do still have flannel because it gets pretty cold.
It does. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
But I love it. It's
Now
good.
it's about to get really hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are your favorite things to wear in the summer?
In the summer, well, one of my favorite things is wearing boots, to protect from the snakes. So you have boots with your nightgown or your
What a
your
look.
pajamas.
Very Taylor Momsen. You know what the boots remind me of is one of our favorite movies is Practical Magic.
Oh,
And I
love
always
that
think
movie, yeah.
of boots on Sandra Bullock when she's in the garden with the shorts and the tank top.
Yeah.
And I feel like you dress a lot like I think her name's Aunt Jade with the
Oh.
No, is
yeah.
it? We'll find out later.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking
It's
about.
either Jade or Jed or something, but she has
Jed.
like the
I think it's Jed.
yeah. Well, kind of both the aunts.
Yeah.
And I always said when I'm older, I'm gonna dress like that too.
You
Still
will?
waiting,
You're
but
not older yet.
not yet. Well, I'm older than I was when we first started watching it, but you always have that kind of bohemian style going on with you. That's still feminine. It's real fun. With all the kimonos and the dusters.
See, and that's what I love about your design wear is that it can be bohemian, it could be elegant, it could be sexy, it could be casual. I love that about your style or what you bring, to the women on this earth. And talking about style, I noticed that there's what is that? The nautical style is coming, or it is in. I think it's always been in, but they're really emphasizing on that. Are you going to bring that into your line?
I think what I'm going to take from that is the gold buttons, because I love gold. You know that. I think almost everyone knows that. If it's gold, I like it. If it's glittery,
Yeah.
yeah. Or red. But the gold buttons I want to use as like accents and probably like some pinstripes. Probably more railroad than nautical, but I just like stripes and I've been seeing them everywhere. So
Yeah.
that's fun.
So are you going to put it in your swimwear or your lingerie?
Probably my loungewear.
Or lingerie, yeah.
Yeah.
And will you do that for men too?
Yes.
What are your ideas on that?
For menswear, loungewear.
Menswear with the nautical theme.
I've always liked sailors, so I'm here for it. I just wish I could make cats to match them, but
Oh, you could make that maybe as a play theme.
hopefully that
Yeah.
would be nice to kind of
Yeah.
delve into the more boudoir side of
'Cause
everything.
You also do the masks too, so you could do something with that.
We should have worn masks.
Oh, maybe
Next
next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
With the
about that
leopard.
too. You wouldn't have to worry about the early morning bag.
Oh, God. We just need more coffee.
Yeah, I didn't have enough coffee this morning.
Well, this is our second cup, so I feel like maybe I should slurp it for the ASMR. Make some money off of that. But going back to the Bohemian thing, I think I pulled that a lot from you and from the movies that we would watch together and like watching The Nanny. Well, that's more of the sparkly side of things, but
I know you really like The Nanny.
I think because she reminds me of you, but you have a much less nasally voice. Ow.
I hope so.
Yeah, your voice is a lot softer, don't worry. But yeah, I noticed a lot of my style icons and like women that inspire me either are a lot like you or look like you.
Aww,
I just
always
could admire you a lot, and I'm glad we still watch B&B because that's also a lot of style.
Ever since you were little.
Style and drama.
Yeah. Bringing history forward.
Yeah, and that's also why I wanted to include the cups and the little snacks, because it reminds me of when I would get home, you would have tea ready and we would watch it, and I didn't really know what was going on. I just knew I was having like really good tea with my mom.
Yeah, that was always fun. I love that. I miss that.
Yeah, but I can't really get out of work or school at 12:30 anymore. I wish I could. Wish I could have a half day working towards it. But.
Well, that's why when you come up to visit, we have as much coffee and snacks and
go through 4 pots of coffee again, like I used to.
Hang out in the yard.
Yeah. I think that's also a part of my inspiration. A lot of the botanical stuff is from working in the yard with you all the time. And you always wearing botanical stuff. And I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, botanicals are always, they always should be in style. I know right now everyone's like really about the tropical theme.
Yeah.
And the nautical stuff. But I feel like that should just be year round.
That's so pretty. I just love what you've done with that.
Thank you.
I can't wait till I see your new ideas, your new creations.
I gotta shoot them first. Probably hit up Corey again wherever he's just gone.
He disappeared too.
Breaking,
there he is.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Wow.
Thank you so much for coming on and being my first guest.
Oh, thank
on
you
my
for
first
having
podcast.
me. It was an honor. Thank you. I'm so proud of you, baby.
I'm proud of you. Thank you for... No.